Now Mitch White, the 26-year-old from Michigan, 2-0 record this season over 8 appearances, a 3.38 earned run average, 13 strikeouts in 10 2/3 innings, and he's done well for the Flying Squirrels in his first year in affiliated baseball.
After a few indie ball seasons, signed with the Giants this offseason. Faces Joe Lampe to start the ninth. First pitch misses outside for ball one. Redding tasked with high-scoring games around the league. 2-0 pitch grounded to shortstop. Maui Ahuna moves in to grab it and then drops it. Lampe reaches on first and maybe trying to rush to get that throw off. Not strictly routine. Here is Christian Knapczyk next. He is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk so far tonight. Here's Knapczyk, nobody out. White steps off and throws over to first, and Lampe just got back in at Erie. Here's the pitch taken, high and outside. Before Erie came storming with a bunch of runs in the final innings, the pitch is taken, down and away, 2 balls, no strikes. Count on Knapczyk, the pitch taken for a called strike. So the Ducks trying to win this one tonight would move them into second place ahead. 2-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball 95 from White. The count is 2-2. Runner goes from first, 2-2 pitch, taken low. Kavanaugh's throw to second, the tag, and he is safe. He's up at second. Knapczyk. Was there a pitch thrown? I wasn't looking.
Swing to miss.
Thank you. Here's Devers. First pitch. Taken outside for ball one. There's out number one. Strikeout. First of the night for Mitch White, and now Jose Devers, who's 0 for 3. Runner at second and 1 out. White's pitch. Down and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Broken bat, soft grounded to short. Ahuna charges and grabs it and drops it. Another one like the play that started this inning. Ahuna, tough play charging in. It was hit softly with the broken bat and not able to grab it cleanly, trying to hurry and throw over to first. So the Ducks now have runners in the corners and 1 out, and Jake Fox coming up. Fox 0 for 1 came on for Churio earlier tonight. Grounded out to shortstop his last time. On the Budweiser out-of-town scoreboard, Sacramento got a win 9-5 against Reno earlier today. Paul Segura calls for time. He's coming out to the mound. Early RBIs from Buddy Kennedy and Victor Barracoto opened up the scoring in that ball game. Reno actually jumped in front with a 3-run homer by Andrew Velasquez in the second inning. Went ahead 4-2, and then later were up 5-2 before Buddy Kennedy had a 2-run homer. Thomas Gavello drove a 3-run double earlier today. Mound visit over. Here's Jake Fox. He swings the first pitch and drives it deep to right. Has Jonah Cox on the move to the warning track. He's there, makes the catch. Lampe from third base tags and heads home to score. And the Ducks are ahead by a pair again. It's now 4-2 on the sac fly by Fox. An unearned run against Mitch White's line. A walk and a run scored tonight. First pitch misses high and away for ball one. Velasquez. White throws. Foul straight back. White set his pitch. And he missed high for ball 4. Gez puts runners at first and second now with 2 outs for Wilfredo Antunes. Flying Squirrels have only lost 1 game in this ballpark since it opened up a month ago. They're 12-1 at home. They've had some late rallies, going to need one tonight. But first, White looking to keep it a 2-run game. The pitch to Antunes. Pops it up. Third base side for Parks Harbor. On the run back into foul ground and now gets out of the way. Left fielder Bandura. 27 against him so far this year, and he's facing minor league baseball's leading hitter. The pitch, and Cox drives it deep to right. Mitchell's on the run back to the fence at the wall. That is gone. This game's tied. Jonah Cox with a 2-run opposite field blast. It's 4-4 in the bottom of the ninth. We've got a brand new ball game at CarMax Park. 4-4. Richmond and Akron all square after the 2-run blast by Jonah. Squirrels have tied it. Now trying to win it in the bottom of the ninth. A 2-2 count on Kavanaugh. Stanley set his pitch. Kavanaugh swings and it's a fly towards center. Fox racing over toward the gap in left center field. That is dropping in, bounces off the wall, harbors in to score. Drew Cavanaugh wins it in the bottom of the ninth. Second walk-off winner this year for Cavanaugh. Comes with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the ninth again. Got a fastball outside part of the plate, drove it to deep left center. Fox trying, sprinting over forward. It was out of his reach. Missed a homer by a few feet. And that is another Flying Squirrels win at CarMax Park. 13-1 at home now. For the Flying Squirrels, 22-6 this season. 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth to walk off the Ducks 5-4. This incredible start to the season continues for the Flying Squirrels. Down a pair in the bottom of the ninth, Jonah Cox with a 2-run homer to tie it up, and then Drew Cavanaugh walks it off with a double. Flying Squirrels 5-4 winners over Akron tonight at CarMax Park. We'll step aside and be back in a moment on Sports Radio.